We
I mean,
start the
that's
actual
that's usually
podcast.
what happens, right?
Yeah, I just started it. So, hey, watch your goddamn mouth, Matt.
I will fucking
Watch your
not.
fucking mouth.
Fuck.
Hello, internet.
We are not PG anymore.
Huh. Even if we were getting any, even we're not, monetization gone.
Only if we are listed as a kid friendly.
You got some of Whole Foods too.
Oh, true.
If we're not listed as kid friendly, then okay.
Yeah, John is gross. You're right.
I don't know about you sometimes.
Okay.
What time are you going to kickboxing, babe? Okay.
Why is the chat disabled for this live stream? Hey, for those tuning in, hang on for a second. We're just getting set up. John's fiddling around in the background, and we're gonna, get going in just a couple minutes.
All right, so we just waiting on that.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I don't see you on your picture.
Boom.
Ooh.
Surprise.
We're going to start calling you Rafulini. Meh. That sounded a little bit better than I thought. Okay. All right, let's get this going. Let me load up YouTube real quick.
And just to let you know, it says chat is disabled for this live stream. So I don't know if you have the ability to just go boop and click it on. But
yeah, I could probably fix something on YouTube. Let me just get there. Chat disabled. That's unacceptable. Which one of you messed with my settings?
Probably Brad.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I didn't. Chat worked last time.
Live. All right, let's see. Should probably turn down my volume. Why is chat disabled?
Do 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 do.
This action is turned off for content made for kids. Well,
Huh?
now, yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, this sounds like it's going to be a whole thing.
We are non-monetized now.
Let's just get started.
All right. All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode number 56 of 1868 Weekly. I am your host, John Macaluso, joined today by Matt Rafferty, who is the fine-looking gentleman that you are seeing right now. How you doing, Matt?
Hello, I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
I'm good. Brad Polonsky. Brad, how are you doing today?
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yay!
You got a little bit of fuzz growing, it seems.
Yeah, it's coming back.
That's good. I think all three of us have well-groomed beards today. Well,
it's
Not
doing
well
it's
groomed.
doing
two
okay.
of us, and then Brad has his thing going
Yay!
on.
My beard's special.
All right, so we got a few things to talk about. We have a lot of things to talk about. So I want to talk about our little 2-week hiatus, 3-week rather. I hope you guys had good holidays, and I hope you, Matt and Brad, had a good holiday break. And let's see, we'll probably talk about that near the end of the show. We want to get the Reno 1868 stuff out of the way, and chief amongst those things we want to talk about today is the schedule. Guys, we know who we're playing, and we know when we're playing them. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about how Reno 1868 FC released their schedule because I think it was really unique and really freaking cool. So we'll talk about that today and talk about some other stuff. I don't think a single player signing happened during our hiatus. Am I wrong, gentlemen?
You are not.
Yeah, so I think today we'll probably concentrate mostly on the schedule, and I think we really could spend all podcast talking about it. And first, I'd like to point out I'm drinking Stella Artois today. That's what we're gonna do right now. I'm drinking Stella Artois because it's actually one of my favorite beers. I like my German beers. Brad, the beer guy, what are you drinking today? I know you're drinking something.
I got a local imbibe red rye imperial
Very nice.
red ale.
Shout out to Brad for supporting local businesses as I sit here and drink Stella. Matt, what are you drinking today?
I mean, I'm really not doing any better as far as supporting local stuff, but at least it's tasty. The Corona Familiar, the real Corona.
The good stuff, yeah.
That is quality.
Yep.
And also, I just wanted to point out that Stella is not German; it is Belgian.
Oh. Did you get that from the word Belgian on the bottle by chance?
Right? No, I just fun
you know
fact
what's
that
funny?
I thought that was
there.
common knowledge.
It's funny. I've never been corrected. I've told so many
Ever.
people like, "Oh, it's my favorite German beer." Never. No, this is the first
Just
time.
nobody wants to hurt
I've
your
been drinking
feelings.
for a long time. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't like being wrong about stuff, So, anyway,
you are.
yeah. So let's go ahead and jump right into talking about this schedule, and I'm gonna bring up Google right now, which has Twitter on it. So all you guys are about to see my Twitter feed, and you're going to see the big announcement from Reno. And the video you're seeing right now is, and I don't know if you guys have the YouTube open right now, but you can see the tweet, and you can see some of the art provided by the fine kids down there at Donner Springs Elementary School. Truckee paid a visit to them yesterday. We are recording on a Thursday, by the way, so a little bit later than usual, but we wanted to wait for this release to come out. So props to Brad for knowing when they were going to release the schedule. So
Smart.
yeah, definitely. So here you can see the art right now, and then Truckee applauding with the kids. But see, not only did the kids design Reno 1868 FC logos, which I have to say probably did it much better than I could. And I don't know. I know Matt is very skilled, so probably not as good as he can.
Only on the computer. If you put a pencil in my hand, it would be just about
Like,
there.
look at some of those. Those are legit. I'm going to scroll down here because we have other team shields. I think that's so cool. So the way that they announced this, you're looking at the original tweet was, hey, it's time to unveil the 2020 schedule, which you're seeing right here. And then as you scroll down, it's each game with the shield drawn or cut out or, colored, whatever, by the children at Donner Springs Elementary with the dates that we're playing them. I just think
It's
that's
so cool.
Yeah, it's so rad. And so shout out to as we go down this list, I think we'll give the artist some shout out too, because it seems like every single logo was drawn by a different child. I think that's so
they were
cool.
all credited. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and go down this list, okay? I don't know if you guys have access to this or if you're watching the stream, Brad and Matt, but we'll switch off. So I kind of did this intro thing. So Brad, I'm going to give you the first one. And of course, don't forget to give these very talented kids a shout out when we talk about who we're playing. So Brad, you're going to get the first one.
I'm going to apologize for my pronunciation already. I got the tough one here.
You did.
Nalia?
Yeah.
Nalia drew a wonderful, better than the original, by the way. Like, the original looks like it's in Microsoft Paint. This is handcrafted by a true artist, Nalia. Nalia drew the Tacoma Defiance crest. That is an away game on a Friday, opening day. It's a doubleheader. We are one of the two games. I'm going to try to make it out to this game, but I don't think it's going to happen.
And you've said everything except the actual date, Brad.
March 6th.
March 6th, ladies and gentlemen, that's the day that our season kicks off. The 2020 season. Yeah, I'm stoked. I don't know about making the away trip, but, we're going to try. Matt, what's the next one?
All right, for March 14th versus OKC Energy, we have this really, really well done, interpretation of their crest from Mariah, and I mean, I dig it. It's pretty straightforward, and this is our very first home game of the season, and we should be excited about that because we typically do pretty well against OKC, and I'm stoked. They're sending some of their supporters down, and we're gonna host them and have a good time with them, have some beers, and God, I can't wait for that.
Brad, we're definitely making this one, right?
Yes, we are definitely making March 14th.
100%, and well done again on the art on that one. And then next up, on March 21st, we've got Austin Bold. I think the artistic take by our man Parker is solid. You can see the Austin Bold logo. I dig it. And we are going away to play in Texas on that one. So yeah, March 21st, ladies and gentlemen. Next one's a big one, Brad. It's a big one. Who are we playing on March 25th?
It's a big one, and it's a flippin' Wednesday rivalry game on March 25th. We go down to Pooperamento and play the Sacramento Republic FC on a Wednesday rivalry game. Whoever created this crest, by the way, they're anonymous. Really good job. Actually, really, really close. It's a Wednesday game, though. USL, come on. This is like a rivalry. The Donner Pass Derby, and you're going to schedule it on a Wednesday? Come on.
Not the first time it was a midweek game.
I know
in Sacramento.
It just doesn't make any sense. They did they not do this last year as well?
I think it was like US Open Cup.
Last year was Open Cup Wednesday.
Gotcha.
But you're gonna make it, Matt, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna
take this off. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make the middle of the week, guys.
John's gonna make it.
It's hard. It's gonna be a hard turnaround coming back to work at 4 a.m. So. Yeah, the art on that one's really solid. So shout out to Anonymous. I know the kid knows it was his art, or his or her art rather. So props. Some good art. Some more good art for this one. Yeah, you could definitely see this one. Matt, what do we got?
Yeah, March 28th, hosting Portland Timbers 2. This is really good from King. That's cool. Right. The crest it's almost spot on, except the chevrons are red, which almost makes me think that King might be a Portland fan because red is their like tertiary color. Because they're Rose City, so every now and then they'll throw out a red kit. So might be a fan, but otherwise, great crest.
Yeah, well done. Portland Timbers 2 T2 for short, March 28th. Then we've got the Las Vegas Lights. The first iteration of the Silver State Cup on April 4th, and that will be at home. And I gotta say, like, so far, I haven't gone through all of these. I was lazy and I kind of looked up the schedule. So this is my first run through them, and I think this is a good one, guys. This is a good logo. For our little siblings down south. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that's well done.
Yeah.
I mean, just as important as the artistic design by Mariah. Can I just take a moment to appreciate the Twitter game of Reno 1868? Like, their Twitter game has been on point. This past week, they followed like a couple hundred people. But have been very, very, very active almost all hours of the day. So whoever took over behind the scenes at 1868's Twitter account, good job. Keep up the good work. Like, really good job.
Yeah, I'll give him a personal shout out. Much props to Kevin Bass. He's excellent. He's been great to work with since he took over. And yeah, this whole schedule campaign is just fantastic. It's so unique and original, and I love it. All right, next, Brad. This one's yours, I think.
All right. Um, man, I wish these two trips were back to back, but unfortunately, April 15th is going to be against the Galaxy, and that's going to be a Wednesday game at StubHub, though. So that's pretty cool. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. I know, right? It's not the one right next door, the little high school
Yeah.
stadium. The big one. It's going to be pretty empty. But April 15th, LA Galaxy. Good draw. Good job drawing by Mason.
Yeah, definitely. Matt, what do we got going on after that?
All right, April 25th at San Antonio FC. This crest was done by Yasmin, and this is good. The colors are spot on, and everything is, in proportion. This is quality stuff. And, San Antonio, even though they do have their weird dips in their season, and, we hear from Harry all the time how frustrated he is with them sometimes. I feel like they actually step up whenever they play us. So this will be an interesting game.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a really solid shot. That logo. I'm curious to hear what fans of the team like Harry have to say about it, because I think it's pretty solid. So here's the one following. That's going to be May 2nd, and that's going to be a home match against the El Paso Locomotive FC. This one is pretty decent, and we've kind of been forgetting to mention the artists of these, so I'm just going to run down. I'm going to go back up. So King was the last one mentioned. Mariah did the Las Vegas Lights one, so it sounds like a couple students did multiple. Mason did LA Galaxy, and Yasmin did the San Antonio. And for this one that we're talking about right now, oh, you did?
Oh yeah, I'm covering my girl Yasmin.
That's
cool.
a good person. Brad and I are just no.
Well, hold on. Do not throw me under a bus that you are the only one who has a ticket to that bus. I have been saying names too.
Catalan. Well, I just covered everyone's name twice, Brad.
Caitlin.
So beat that. I think it's Catalan.
No, it's pronounced Caitlin.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to call the school. So
FERPA.
we'll go with Matt's pronunciation. Caitlin rattled off this awesome rendition of the El Paso Locomotive FC's logo. And yeah, the Twitter game is pretty savage on this one. Fun fact, Caitlin has as many career goals at Greater Nevada Field as El Paso.
True.
Dang.
So that's going to be on May 2nd. So Brad, what do we have following that?
I mean, before we move on, I just like to appreciate that it's not even like the end of April yet, and we've already taken care of 2 away games in Texas. Like, when it comes to weather in Texas, I'm pretty sure April's pretty good for that. But again, I have all the weird days. I'm saying all the weird days. This one's the weirdest of the year. It's a Tuesday. Tuesday, the Revenge of the 5th, in Colorado. This one's also drawn by Anonymous against the Colorado Switchback.
Yeah.
Did Brad lose speaker, or am my headphones not working?
I kind of thought he just abruptly stopped.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Can you
Yep.
hear me?
There
Okay.
you are.
How much did I actually say?
Like we lost a couple seconds.
Okay. Well, May 5th, it's a Tuesday game, which is another weird day. I have all the weird days. In Colorado, on national TV on ESPN News. Pretty cool.
Oh, that's this match here. Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
says it right there.
Mhm.
Cool. All right, then we got our friends down at. Actually, I'm not even gonna say it because it's yours, Matt. Take it away.
Yeah, our friends down at Orange and Black, and that wear the orange and black. We are playing at Orange County May 16th, and this crest was made by Valerie. Very straightforward, and good job there. And I don't know, this is one I might actually try to make.
Yeah, this is on my list to make. I gotta pay those guys back for coming up here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I feel. It's been good with them. They're a bunch of cool people. The people that have traveled, and I want to go check out the stadium.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
it's beautiful. It's a nice stadium. I'm definitely going to make that trip again this year.
And then coming up after that on May 23rd, we've got a home match against the Tulsa Roughnecks.
Nope. Try again.
Did I skip it?
I think you had a Freudian slip
Oh.
there and called them by their old name.
Oh, right. Okay, FC Tulsa. My apologies. That's gonna be a bit to get used to.
Right.
What do you guys think about this this wonderful rendition of this drawn by Bryson?
I kind of like the all gold.
Mhm.
I imagine in some of their merchandising that kind of, style is probably going to show up, the minimalistic where it's just gold and black.
Yeah, I
Which,
kind of
it's pretty cool.
yeah, I dig it. Well done on that. All right, this is a biggie, I think, guys. And Brad, you're going to get to talk about this one May 29th. What's going on? It's only 6 days after the previous match, which is yeah, talk about it, man. What's going on?
All right, well, this one is another weird day. This one is Dollar Beer Friday at Phoenix.
Oh, it's
I feel like
Friday?
they're so
Oh,
afraid of us that they have to put us schedule us on Dollar Beer Night. Like they're just
That's what
so
it is.
afraid of us. Yeah, exactly. So this one is May 29th, a Friday in Phoenix. This one's drawn by Anonymous, and really good job on the soccer ball. Really good job on the soccer ball. I like it.
Yeah, I think so too.
mhm.
But man, another weird day. We have so many weird days at the beginning of this year.
Well, I don't know if May is the beginning of the year anymore.
Well, you know what I mean, like the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
The
I mean, I still
campaign.
think that's like
Yeah. That's like third of the way in, like tilting on
I
midseason.
mean, it's really not
Yeah.
that big of a deal. So, okay, this one, Matt, this upcoming match, the art on it, I think for the like outline is legit, like really solid. Who we got?
Yeah, we have the June 6th tilt against RGV FC Toros. And apparently this is, going to be a firework day, according to the tweet, which is pretty sweet. Anytime there's fireworks, it draws people out. And,
Mhm.
it's a nice little extra treat at the end of a game, especially after a win. You can just kick back and, watch the pretty
Definitely.
lights.
I
Yeah.
think
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
sorry. I think it's just referring to the last time. Last year was July 3rd. That was the 4-goal game.
Oh, I read that too quickly. I didn't see the last time
you
RGV
pulled
came.
it, John. You pulled it, John. It's okay.
Reading comprehension, that's kind of hard. But this crest was made by another anonymous, but it's like you were saying, John, the outline is spot on, but they took a little bit of artistic license and made that the toros kind of float off to the
Mhm.
side, which, I mean, that's I can't knock it. It's a little bit of their interpretation, and I dig it. Because the toros, they're a little bit off tilt, so it's perfect.
All right, after that one, we've got a. Now, this is a tough one to draw, I think. One of the tougher shields or crests, whatever the hell you want to say, in the USL, and that's the Rail Monarchs Salt Lake City. I think this is a solid one. This is on June 13th. This is away. We're going to go and hopefully rain on their parade after winning the title last year. What do you guys think about this this crest drawing? I think this is a tough one to draw, but it looks solid.
Yeah, they clearly really took a lot of time on the lion
Yeah.
to make sure it looked clean in there. Yeah, that's a good job by Heiston.
Star's too big. Give him a mess. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, really good job. I mean, better than I could do. Last time
yeah,
I tried
no
drawing
doubt. I mean, that's way better than I can do.
last time I tried drawing a lion, it kind of looked like a little bit of a half snake lion mixture. It was weird. Yeah, I'm that bad.
And the artist of this is Histon. I think that's how you pronounce that one. That's
Histon,
that's a
Heiston.
pretty unique name.
Yeah.
Well done on that art. Now, coming up after that match, Brad, a week later.
It's a Saturday game. My first Saturday game. It's at home against New Mexico United. This one is on June 20th, and this lovely crest was drawn by Jubilee. I hope at their age they're not driving anything yet.
I mean, yeah.
It's a good crest.
All right, now. If you have more to say, go ahead.
No, it's a good crest, and it's that one's going to be a game that I'm looking forward to watching next year. I think it's one of the highlights.
Mhm.
So not counting FC Tulsa, this is the first match against a new side,
And I get to do it.
and you
All
get to do
right.
it.
Awesome. So we're playing Dish Soap FC on June 27th. We're going to play there at San Diego Loyal, the new club coming into the league. And, this is kind of a difficult one because there's a lot of gradients. There's a lot of overlapping colors of similar shades, but I feel like Mariah did a really good job on this and, a good representation of Loyal's crest. But this is a trip that I feel like a lot of people are going to want to go on. San Diego is a cool city. And, I feel like even in the middle of the summer, it's not going to be awful. It's not going to be, sweltering hot because San Diego's, it's pretty mild. So looking forward to going down there and meeting their new, people from their new supporter group, the locals. They've been pretty cool online. I've enjoyed the interactions I've had with them. So this should be a fun one.
Yeah, well, another crest that's well done, I think. All right, and I think you've had a few Mariahs, haven't you?
I think Mariah got a couple in there,
times.
yeah.
All right, and then after that, on July 3rd, we've got LA Galaxy 2, Los Dos coming into town, and we will never forget the 9 goals we put on this squad. Yeah. This is another one by Mariah, guys. I wonder if it's got to be the same one, right? Like,
Unless Mariah is a super common name now.
Looking at the Loyal logo next to the LA Galaxy one, they do have similarities, I think.
The fill is similar, yeah.
I like how you can tell there's a little bit of love put in Loyal, and then a little bit less so in LA Galaxy.
That's like really took their time in the Loyal, it seemed like.
I mean, look, it's still better than I can do, okay? I couldn't even get past drawing the outlines of it. So that's on July 3rd, and that is here at home. What do we got coming up next, Brad?
This one is another weird day. Sunday, end of the week.
Sunday.
In Portland on July 12th. Portland Timbers 2 at Providence Park, another big stadium for a T2 team. This one is drawn very magnificently by Anna Lee.
Yeah, it almost looks like a log.
Yeah,
She did that on purpose to make it look like the logs that they slice after a goal for the senior team.
Yeah, I like how we're going to see this a lot, I think, or obviously for every team. But I like the fact that it looks so different than the other one we saw earlier. Artistic differences. Yeah. It's solid. Do you think that they had to have given them some sort of like guideline, right? Like, hey, draw this. And then they draw it.
I mean, they probably gave them like images of what it looks like and just said,
try to remember it.
This is. Yeah.
This
is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, here's the image, blah, blah, blah.
No, that's cool. All right, Matt. I think, did you have the last one?
No, Brad had the last one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So July 15th, we are hosting San Antonio FC. And this is another really good one from Joe Lee. It's not as much black as there is on the actual crest, but other than that, like the stripes are spot on, got the spur in there. This is a good job.
Yeah, I think
so.
And
and once again, this should be a tough game.
I can forgive Jolie for this crest if you look at the next one. I'm just spoiling the John's upcoming.
It's Colorado Springs, everybody. July 18th at home. Switchbacks. Colorado Springs. This one kind of like there's a background on this one, or like there is not a background. I mean, kind of blends in with Reno's like background on it. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah. But that is their old crest though. They have a new one now.
Oh, do they?
They do.
Oh, that's.
Didn't we talk about it on the last show where it's like more of a.
So you guys have to remember, I was not on the last show.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Would you
That
not
was-
listen to
that was
it?
no, I'm sorry, I don't remember it at all. I think that was like right before Christmas, wasn't it?
I think it
Yeah,
was.
well,
Yeah.
props to doing that, guys.
Yeah, we got you.
Brad's probably upset, but that's okay.
No.
Hate you.
So yeah, Colorado Springs Switchbacks on July 18th. How would they have drawn this if they weren't shown an old logo?
But
That's
the
true.
logo's not old yet. Next season it'll be old.
Oh, okay.
This is fine.
All right, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. All right, next. This is another really good one. What do we got, Brad?
Man, I wish that they were given it a little extra time because this one is like spot
Yeah.
on, Kaylee. That must have taken like 5 or 6 different attempts. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this is another attempt at the Real Monarchs, and this one, other than the fact that it's not fully colored in, is perfect. This game happens on August 1st. It's a Saturday game at home against Real Monarchs. And Kaylee, good job with your crest.
Yeah, really well done. And next one, don't mess this one up like me, Matt. Who we got?
We have we have FC Tulsa, Reno going to FC Tulsa on August 8th. And this is another anonymous. I don't know if it's the same anonymous or we got some different ones going here, but this is really good. This is pretty much just straightforward. That's the crest. Well done.
Yeah, definitely.
And going to a quote unquote new team at their home, this should be interesting. Because who knows what Tulsa's going to be bringing with no ownership.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have a trip, we don't have a trip. We're hosting Orange County SC on August 15th. Pretty good logo there by Mariah.
I like the poop color.
She's like the star of this episode.
Seriously.
All right, Brad, after that.
All right. We have Oklahoma City FC Energy. Blah. I just
Whatever you want to call
I
them.
I goofed. This one is drawn by Anonymous. It is at home, it is on the road on a Saturday night at Taft Stadium, August 22nd.
All right, and Matt, after that.
Yeah. August 29th, we are hosting Austin Bold FC. This is another one where it seems like the Austin crest seems to be confusing people. Like the B is spot on, but they couldn't figure out what's going on the outside. But I mean, I dig it. I feel like it fits Austin.
Yeah, definitely. Then we got, after that, on September 5th, we've got Tacoma here at home. And I love the quote from Reno saying all the kids liked drawing Tacoma's crest because of the cool sea monster. Who doesn't like sea monsters, right? Brad, what do we have after that?
After that, we have a trip to RGV. This game is on the 12th of September, and I like the artistic liberties that Hugo took with the Toros because we got an image.
It kind of
here.
looks like he drew the state of Nevada, and then
Almost, yeah.
Gave it some eyes and some horns. And, I mean, we did own their stadium last year. We did win. I think it was 2-0, 2-1.
Oh, dang.
So.
yeah. So from now on, every time we have
Home
any
means
kind of
Nevada, home means Rio Grande Valley Stadium.
and that's a fun one. I like the art on this one. I think this next one is pretty solid, Matt.
It is. Another one from Caitlin for El Paso Locomotive FC, who we are traveling to on September 16th. This one's really good, just like the last El Paso one and other ones that Caitlin's did. This is a quality interpretation of the crest, and I think the colors are actually almost spot on.
All right, speaking of quality crests, guys, look at this loyal art right here. And this one, did we decide her name was Nalia or Nalia? I think
Nalia.
Either way, I think works. It's a cool name, unique. We don't hear it too often. But you know what else is unique? This this art right here. I love Reno's comment is hot take. This looks better than their actual crest, and I think I would be inclined to agree
Dang.
with that because this is very, very good artwork. And by the way, we are hosting this team on September 19th. I got so caught up in the really nice art here that I forgot to say what date we're playing them.
It just looks better than that green color. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like dish soap when you take out green, and the fact that you include that they're next to the ocean.
Yeah.
Like, hot take. I'm gonna tweet at the Loyal this photo, and I'm gonna say this looks better.
The hot take is that looks like water. So
Mhm.
I mean, it's just a shade. Change the shades. The shade of the color. All. All right. The good art continues, Brad.
Yeah, it does. The next game after the Loyal game occurs against Las Vegas Lights. This time it is on the road again, another late season trip to Las Vegas. And you know what? I enjoyed it so much last time that I'll do it again. We go down into Cashman Field on September 26th. This is a Saturday. And good job to Valerie for drawing a pretty good lights logo. And because they're so dim, they dimmed the lights a little bit. Very light gray instead of full on black. But good job, Valerie. And yeah, good game.
I love how Reno apologizes to her for having her draw it.
But and that one is on my birthday, which I'm pretty stoked about because I think this might be right around the time we do our annual trip down to Disney. So it would
perfect.
be like down to Vegas, and then throughout the rest of the week we do the Disney and come back in
Nice.
time for
This
the following match. Yeah,
Nice
you like that little segue I did there?
Nice.
So the following match after this trip would be October 3rd, where we host Phoenix Rising FC, and this take by Parker is a good shot, and not quite on the ball as the soccer ball on the last one,
Mhm.
but I feel like this is good stuff.
This one included
done,
the
Parker.
name, though. The last one didn't.
That's true. Yeah, this one's a little more
Well, we
complete.
have to give them credit. They're
Yeah, no, that's what
they're
I'm saying.
doing
It's a little more
great
complete.
job.
All right, so you're going to go out of town for a week around when we play Las Vegas Lights, and then you're going to come back, and we're going to be playing Sacramento Republic FC
What?
on October 10th.
Okay.
No, that was the previous week.
No, yeah, that was the previous week. We had Vegas. Then he'll be back. He said he'll
I'll be back for Phoenix. I'm not missing Phoenix.
Well,
at all.
Phoenix is Phoenix is going to be home, and my bad. I mixed those two up.
No, it's cool.
No.
We're still getting the feel for the schedule.
It doesn't matter. Sacramento
John
Republic
hasn't been on an
FC
episode.
at Greater Nevada Field, October 10th. That's a biggie. That's like near the end of the season.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and some nice artwork there from Yasmin. And then Brad, it's fun you started, and now you're going to end.
Yeah, so we end on the road on October 17th at Isotope Park. That's going to be a crowded game, and if New Mexico is anywhere close to where they were last year, that's going to be a easy sellout for them against a really good team such as Reno. That's going to be on the road October 17th, and good job to Parker for putting the New Mexico United logo on a diet.
Thinning it down a little bit. That's not too bad. And of course, for a full schedule, I mean, we just went through the entire schedule for you guys. But go to Reno 1868 FC. I think it's just Reno1868FC.com. So
Yeah.
pretty easy to remember. Go there. I think, in my humble opinion, and I appreciate all of the kids who took time out of their day to make some of this awesome art. The San Diego Loyal one is my favorite. I think it's super
Yeah.
it's super clean.
It's pretty good.
So well done. We can be awful people and judge you kids, and that's exactly what I just did.
Well, I feel like we weren't that judgy. I've like every single one of those has got some good merits, if not great. So well done to all these kids. And I feel again, I thought it was super cool that Truckee went there to visit them and give them some memories and hopefully draw them. and your friends and families to come out and enjoy the beautiful game.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so that's it, guys. Any matches that you're like really, really, really looking forward to? Let's do like a home match you're really looking forward to, and an away match you're gonna really try to make. And Matt, we'll go with you since the camera's already on you.
Okay. So a home match that an away match I'm planning on making, and a home match that I am really looking forward to.
Yes.
Okay, so a home match that I am very much looking forward to. Well, I mean, I gotta go with SAC at the end of the season,
Yeah.
October 10th. This is probably at a time where I'm sure there are teams that have qualified for the playoffs. And it may or may not be one of the two of us. Based on history, SAC's been a little late getting to the party. I know we did that our first year, but we've been pretty consistent, and I hope we could potentially knock them out of playoff contention in their last season in USL. So that is one outcome of this match that I'm really hoping for, and so that makes me really excited for this one.
All right, Brad. What about you?
Man, I'm gonna one up Matt because he chose one of the games I was looking forward to.
Ah.
I'm gonna say both home games in the month of October. The other game that happens there is Phoenix Rising, and my reason for that is in years past I felt like we've played some cupcake teams at the end of the seasons,
Mhm.
but this year, we're going into the postseason playing three really solid teams:
Mhm.
Phoenix, Sacramento, New
Yeah.
Mexico. Those are three teams that made the postseason last year, and those are hopefully we're going to be in a spot where those aren't must-win games, but those are games that they're not kick back and relax at the end of this season. Those are like the top of the top
Right.
teams that we're going to be playing against. As for a road game that I'm looking forward to visiting, I mean, I'm going to be going to Orange County. I'm going to be going to Sacramento, even if it's like get off work early, drive over the mountain, go to game, drive right back over the mountain. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
And honestly, like I'm gonna try to make as many as I can this year. But again, I have to highlight the Vegas game. It's always fun going down to Vegas. And it's so late in the season that if you start looking at flights now, they're not super bad. So it's a good game to plan for if you're gonna go for any away game. Stay in state.
Yeah.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. And I never mentioned it, but yeah, that's the away one I'm looking forward to because, like I said, birthday, yearly trip,
Mhm.
down to either Southern California or Southern Nevada. So yeah, that's a big one, and got to start thinking, or I got to start thinking about a new tifo to bring down there, or wait for them to do something silly so I have the material to do it.
Yeah. Definitely.
They have to come up, or no, they are coming out with New Jersey. So whatever they put on the inside, remember they're having
Oh.
that contest.
Oh,
We
that's
have to
right.
we have to meme whatever they're putting on the inside of their jersey.
Oh, it's a requirement.
Yeah, Matt's
Yeah.
Matt's the guy for that for sure. So I'm looking forward to the home match against Las Vegas, of course. On I just had the date in front of me. What did I do with it? Oh yeah, on April 4th. So dude, I love the Silver State Cup. I will never forget that moment where Antoine Opino broke that tie in added time. I will never forget that. So that's a match. I love the Silver State Cup, and then the match that I really want to. I'm really gonna try to go way out of my way to make. It's a little bit harder for me to make these road trips. Is Orange County SC on May 16th, which is right before my birthday. So that's a biggie for me. I want to try to make that one, and definitely see our friends down south. So Brad, you got a bunch of stuff on your screen. What is all that?
Yeah, that's just the schedule.
Oh,
You
okay,
you
cool.
seem to be forgetting.
No, I
I
have
think
it
it's
right in
just.
front of me. I just
Okay.
I scrolled down because I it doesn't take up my entire screen.
Mm,
So
got it. Well, then while we're at it, let's see. I had something that I wanted to put on, but I lost it because Twitter updated on me.
oh, it's all good. San
But
Diego FC or Loyal SC is another one I'd like to go to because I love San Diego.
yeah, 100%. But let's see. Coming up, stuff that I would love to talk about very briefly because I think it's going to have an effect on our team, and I don't want to take away all the thunder while Matt's not here. Um, is The Super Draft happened today, and we are definitely going to see some players coming up from San Jose up here to Reno.
Mm-hmm.
3 players. We have Tanner Beeson. He is a defender from Stanford. We have Jack Skahan from UNC, my home state. And then we have from University of Maryland, we have John Bell. So we have 2 attacking players and a defensive player. And honestly, out of all of this that I'm looking forward to, kind of looking forward to seeing Tanner up here, Tanner Beeson. I think he's a player that he played as captain for Stanford. Good
Mm-hmm.
player. Something that I think we can never really get enough of. I know that our defense could use an extra player or 2 right now. So would love to see any one of these players with our current roster and the lack of any announced signings in the past couple of weeks. Give us all 3 of these players right now. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So we're going to first. I want to mention Seth Sipley because that happened. Yeah, that
Mhm.
happened while we were on our hiatus. He's with our friends down south with Orange County. I wish the best to him. He was awesome. He's a great guy to talk to. Great leader. A lot of fun, and he had a wonderful mustache. So best of luck to you down there, except when you're playing us. Any thoughts, guys?
That's a big bummer, dude. Yeah, he was always a really lighthearted guy and incredibly talented
Yeah.
box to box midfielder who really just put in hard work every single match, every minute that he was on the pitch. So it's going to be a bummer not having him. Hopefully, we can find somebody to replace him and not just kind of somebody to fill a gap. So good luck to him, except for the 2 times that we see Orange County,
Yep.
and we got to move on from there, I guess.
Yeah. Brad, thoughts?
I mean, I learned of this because I got direct messaged on Twitter from Orange and Black Soccer Cast, and man, when I saw that, I was kind of in disbelief. I was driving my work van, and I had to wait, and I'm like, "What? What are they talking about?" And then, like 30 minutes later, I pulled off the side of the road and I saw it, and I'm like, "Ugh." But he's a great dude. And honestly, he's gonna be definitely missed in our community up here. I thought I thought he was gonna come back. But again, I'm not really an insider as much as a lot of people are. But just best of luck to him. Lose against us, you know,
Yeah,
double
definitely.
agent Seth. But the nicest guy in the locker room, and that's what I told. That's what I told them over at Orange Black Soccer Cast. I said he's the nicest guy in the soccer room, or in the soccer room, in the locker room. And whenever you have a free kick, he's the guy that you want taking it because he makes magic happen there.
Mhm. Yeah. Best of luck down there, Seth. All right. We're running out of time, guys. So first,
Are we?
yeah, first,
Oh,
Matt, we forgot something that we normally do, and that
oh,
is
yeah.
guess where you're at.
Ah,
Where is he, Brad?
okay.
Hold on.
I will tell you there is a hint in the image. Here, let me take let me take myself out of this, and I will also give you a hint. It is technically not in Nevada, the state.
Ugh. It's in the Sierra Nevadas. That's what I'm going to
Correct.
assume. It's on the California side, so this isn't where in the Nevada mat is. So that automatically makes this against the rules. It's
How
something
well
to
do you
do
know
with
your history of the
mines.
area?
It's something to do with mines, and
My guess is Nevada City.
I was gonna say Nevada City or Grass Valley. Yeah.
You guys are very, very close. The what would give it away is in the very upper right, and you see on the
Mine
windmill
shaft.
on the sign where it says you can just make out the word rough. It's
Not on our screen. It's a little zoomed in.
oh, is it? Dang.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I
so
can
it
see rough.
oh well, it
Huh.
is in Rough and Ready, which is a tiny, tiny, tiny little town that is just outside of Grass Valley. Actually, Angela's folks live off of Rough and Ready Highway, but they're technically in Grass Valley. It's really out in the sticks. And one interesting thing about Rough and Ready is that in 1850, they seceded from the Union. And the only reason that they came back is because they tried to go into town to buy alcohol. And Grass Valley said that we don't sell to foreigners. And so they came back.
That's funny.
That's so American.
I feel like that's an amazing piece of the history of this region. And I had to highlight that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I've actually never heard of Rough and Ready before.
Most people haven't.
Yeah, it's the first. My original guess was Virginia City.
No,
And
that's
then
too green.
it
It's
is
a
pretty
little
green.
too green for Virginia. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about.
But you guys were close.
I'll take it. Well, the hint that I took away was it's not in Nevada. Normally, when people say it's not in Nevada, they either mean like South Tahoe, the half that's not in Nevada, or Nevada City, because Nevada
Yeah, exactly.
City
Because it's
should be
Nevada
in
County.
Yeah, exactly. That's another point. Good point.
Yeah.
So okay, let's talk about our holiday a little bit.
Oh no, I
And-
got something. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I got some questions that we need to answer.
About what? You're gonna need to be fast, because
Okay, well, Mike, I just want to focus here on the bonus down here more than anything else. Jerseys, I think we're gonna get new ones. I think they're gonna come in like late again. We covered the schedule question. I feel like all of this stuff up here we're gonna have to save for another episode. But this question down here, we all watch The Mandalorian. Who is our grizzled vet, The Mandalorian, and little baby Yoda?
well,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, you first, Matt.
Okay,
I have a
at this-
feeling that we're all gonna agree on the grizzled vet.
At this point, I think Armando is Brent.
Really?
Yeah. He's been here from the start. He's an Iron Man.
Dude,
He rarely misses a game.
our grizzled
Doesn't that qualify him as the vet then?
yeah, our grizzled vet's Brent Richards for
Yeah.
sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
You're outvoted. So why would you call him the Mando?
Wait.
So
Are you kidding me? Who is our grizzled vet?
Yes.
The Mandalorian.
no, and then who's our Mandalorian?
They're two different things,
Yeah.
Matt.
I can see how you would see it that way though. But
No.
this-
No. Who is our grizzled vet, comma, the Mandalorian?
Mandalorian
Yeah,
is
comma.
not a
it's a
grizzled
separate thing.
Yes, he
it's a
is.
list.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Okay, what does the grizzled vet have to do with the Mandalorian as a show at all?
The grizzled vet is the
The Udnog or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
come
not?
on.
no.
You guys severely misread that.
No, I think you
No,
misread it.
you're the one
Mm.
misreading this. The grizzled vet is the lady from the rebellion.
You guys severely misread that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, our grizzled vet is
But
clearly
why
Brent
even
Richards.
say grizzled vet then? Why don't you just say the Mandalorian if you mean that they're the same thing?
Because he's
Exactly.
putting emphasis on it.
No.
Because you have to
No.
imply that the
So then why
Mandalorian
is there a comma baby Yoda?
All right, look.
Do you guys not
This is
understand English?
Matt, this is what we're doing. This is the final decision. Who is our grizzled vet? Who is our Mandalorian? And who is our cute baby Yoda? That's final. That's it. Done. John makes a call now.
But
I'll even answer the questions right now. Our
stop.
grizzled vet is Brent Richards. Our Mandalorian is Corey Herzog. And our cute baby Yoda is Sam Gleadle. Easy. Done.
Brent, Sam, because I refuse to make those first two separate.
Whatever.
I have to say Brent, Corey, and I'm going to throw a curveball. Baby Yoda is Corey's daughter. Adorable and in training.
Baby Yoda could be a lot of people, but I think that our fandom loves Sam Gleadle. So he's our Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is the new social media
Can-
guy
can we
because
not
he
have
just got
one?
here and everyone loves what he's doing.
Everyone loves Kevin Bass. All right. Seriously.
Yeah, Mike, we'll cover the rest of your questions, I think, next week.
Yeah, blame Brad for not bringing this up earlier. Even though we
Yes.
talked
All
about
right,
the
we
schedule
talked
for like
about the
45
schedule
minutes.
for- yeah.
All right, Matt, how was your holiday, man?
You know, it was good. I hung out with my side of the family in Reno for Christmas Day and the couple days surrounding it, and then over the weekend we went over the hill to Grass Valley, stopped by Rough and Ready, as you can see, and everything was very relaxing, and I had a great time.
Brad,
didn't hit any snow over the pass, which is rare.
It like it's weird. It didn't snow before Thanksgiving, or well, technically it did. But like before, the week of the holiday, it didn't snow, and then it snowed a good amount around Thanksgiving. And I'm of course talking about the Sierra Nevadas, not down here in Reno. But and then it's kind of been off and on. Like it snowed a little bit down here earlier today when I left work at around noon, but that was it. Glad you had a good holiday, Matt. Brad, how was your holiday?
My holiday was pretty good. I spent it up here with the girlfriend's family. I didn't get to go down to the Bay Area because the one weekend it did snow was the one weekend I was planning on going, and I got sick. But other than that, good weekend, good New Year. Happy it's 2020. Happily we finally get to know what's happening next season.
Kind of. It's been like 3 weeks since we've had a player announcement.
I mean, I was gonna rant about that in Random Thoughts.
All right, so Roy just sent me a text that Corey is not coming back.
I mean, he's been re-signed,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. To the best of my knowledge, Corey is part of the team.
yeah,
So
he's still up there on the tracker,
he
isn't he?
is the Mandalorian, Roy. I don't know. Is he on the check on that? Will you, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. My holiday is the most boring because I worked. There you go, everybody. I worked my buns off. So that's what I do. I work. That's all I do. So let's Matt, unless you find any evidence of Corey not being part of the team.
It says his option's been exercised and he's signed.
As it stands right now, Corey does not follow Reno 1868, but just recently followed a bunch of San Diego Loyal stuff.
What were you? Why are you saying that?
I mean, that's relevant. If he just started,
like, where'd you
following
find
San
that?
Diego
You just like,
Twitter.
dude.
This is just Twitter. I looked to see if he updated anything on Twitter.
Dude, you need to like.
It's speculation, dude. This was literally a text you got 5 seconds ago. We're
We're
speculating.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll look into that for next week because that's definitely interesting. If that's not the case, all of a sudden. So, we will see. And Roy, if you have any additional information, dude, hit me up because I'd love to hear about like what's happening there. That's interesting. All right. Let's do quick random thoughts and then get the heck out of here. Brad, the camera's on you.
All right. I guess my random thought is, if you're going to announce a player signing, and it's on a Friday, and you say next week we're going to announce a player signing, you announce them sometime during the next week. Given they still have one more day, this player signing has scored 21 goals over the past 2 years, and we still don't know who they are. So please let us know. If you don't tell us tomorrow, I'm going to go like full nuclear on Twitter. I figured out how to do so. Also, this beer is pretty good. I won't go in depth about that.
All right, Matt.
It's funny, Brad. I was going to jump on that and say I would threaten to make an angry GIF per day for every day that we don't have a signing, but I feel like that's one of those like, bad press is still press. So I like, no, I can't be helping on this. We need player signings. No, so my random thought is going back a few weeks, John, when you were talking about how Link's Awakening wasn't exactly worth the $60.
Yes.
I got it. I think it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the nostalgic feeling. Maybe it's what they added to it compared to the old Game Boy version. But dude, I love it.
Yeah.
I can't put it down.
Cool.
And I've been trying to collect all the seashells and like the art style and the adorableness. I can't get enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great game. I still don't feel like it's worth 60, but I enjoy it. I'll probably play it again in the future. So I mean,
nice.
Yeah, it's got good replayability just because it's a great game. My random thought is actually, you kind of made me lose my random thought, Matt. I can't because now I was thinking of I don't think it was video game related. But yeah, I can't remember what it was. So. Maybe it was video.
Work related
No, I'll bring up another video game related thing though. I've been playing Outer Worlds because I got so when I got my processor, I got free Xbox. What do they call it? Xbox Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
I know I've talked about it on the show before.
Mhm.
And so I got this game for free, so I've been playing it, or I played it for about 10 minutes and then turned it off and didn't play it for like 3 months. And then I had a cousin coming to town and she told me she enjoyed it, so I was like, I'll try it again, right? So I picked it up and tried it again, and it's awesome. It's like Fallout but good. So yeah, so that's kind of rad. So if you like open world gun RPGs, but you've already played Borderlands or something, check out the Outer Worlds. It's good. It's got like a lot of really cool like decisions you make. So yeah, it's a good game. Oh, my random thought was Star Wars. I finally saw. That's it. I finally saw Rise of Skywalker.
Yay! So
I challenge all of you guys watching to give us your opinion on this movie because it's divided people. I thought it was okay. I was expecting a really, really bad movie from what I'd heard, but it turned out better than I thought. So
people always compare it to the original trilogy.
Exactly. I enjoyed it. I had fun. They had a lot of fan service that I enjoyed that wasn't too hokey, and I'm not going to do any spoilers, but I feel like the thing that everybody complains about is such a nice way of tying all 9 movies together. And so I'm just leaving it at that.
Oh, we'll talk about this off the podcast.
Yes.
But there's one huge complaint that when it happened, I'm like, what? So
okay, Star Wars is one of the biggest franchises in the world. You have to be open to people's interpretations. So whatever you get out of it, I mean,
yeah. I gotta say though, like just to get this out of there, it has a legit lightsaber battle in it.
Oh,
so like if you really like lightsaber battles, like gritty, like it reminded me kind of the Empire Strikes Back a little bit in like the savagery of how both characters. Well, anyway, it's good. Yeah, it's good. So at least if you're looking for a really good lightsaber battle, it's a good movie for that. So and that's it. Let's get the heck out of here, guys. So follow Brad on Twitter because he's using it now, and follow Raph Out Loud on Twitter. And I'm sure if you look up Brad Polonsky, Matt Rafferty, and John Macaluso on everything, you'll find all of us. Especially since you've been looking at our goofy mugs for almost an hour. And then, we've
been looking at a schedule for 45 minutes.
Are you really?
And go ahead and follow 1868 Weekly on Twitter if you haven't already. Also on YouTube, you guys are watching this right now. Hit that subscribe button. That way you guys get notifications when we're live. Whatever the heck is wrong with this live commenting thing, I think it has to do with this new parental restrictions policy that YouTube has.
I don't like it. I want people to be able to chat.
Right, I agree. So I'll go through and fix that before next week's episode. And hit that subscribe button and you'll get notifications for when we're live, because like this week we're not always live on Monday or not always live on Tuesday. It'll be more consistent once the season starts. Obviously because we're on a little bit of a tighter schedule. So look out for that, and we will see you guys next week. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I hope you had a Happy New Year, and I hope that your year so far is going pretty well. And to leave off just before I toss it to Brad, be safe out there. Enjoy your life. And don't hit pedestrians, because that's been happening a lot lately. Brad, take us away.
For the first time in 2020, I'm blanking out.
No.
For the first time in 2020.
Should we give this to Matt?
No, that's my job. For the first time in 2020, thank you guys, as always, for listening, doing everything that you guys do for us, commenting, blah, blah, blah. In Ian we trust. And
Vamos
Azules! Thanks for watching, guys.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah.